What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Axel Rose, the Shogun with the slogan. And if you don't know where it's been, you don't know where it's going. And I'd just like to say shalom to all my people out there. Yes, people, it is Hanukkah period. So I'm on a relaxed vibe, but I still gotta keep it going. I still gotta keep it Rick Ross, hustling, bustling like a boss in these gaming and RL, that's the real life streets. But you know, I just thought I'd just swing by and show you guys some love and just give you guys a quick video. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, Xenogears has had me. I've been a little bit on a Nintendo fanboy wave, but I have still been keeping my eye on these gaming streets. Shout outs to my boys Jabari, Kev, Jaleel McCready, and the rest of the council out there repping at the PlayStation Experience. That's what we shall be talking about today. We shall also be talking about what name there. What's the other PlayStation thing? Yeah, the way Sony just really messed up that PlayStation emulation. Let's go. Fanboys, hold that L. Even if you don't like the facts, you have to hold that L. Okay, people, it's pretty much confirmed at this moment in time that these past couple of days that's gone past can be pretty much referred to as Sony's own goal weekend. As the hype for Sony and the PlayStation 4 going into these past 4 days, 2 days, should I say, it was immense. Sony had everything in their corner. They had the PlayStation 2 emulation. People was at a fever pitch anticipating playing those old classics on their PlayStation 4. And then with Sony bringing the fire with games like Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, Shenmue, and Onimusha just being announced before, even though it was on a D-Lo tip, people were already salivating for what the PlayStation experience could bring. You know what I'm saying? We've heard so many leaks about Sony Ben's game, which has been rumored to be an open world game. You know what I'm saying? It's been all Sony for these past couple of weeks. The Bloodborne DLC came out. Oh man, it was crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, Sony kind of dropped the ball this weekend. First, let's talk about that emulation, because that's gonna take a little bit of explaining. Because that's not. Look at the skill. Look at the skill. Look at the skill, people. Come on, come on. But to be honest, I'm talking about Bloodborne, by the way. This is a game for champions. True gaming warriors play Bloodborne. Alright? Shouts to Ricky here. But anyway. And the whole Megabyte Mafia. Whoosh! But anyway. Now, explaining the matter of PlayStation and backwards compatibility is very difficult, because let's keep it real. If you were paying attention, Sony invested a lot of money into purchasing a cloud-based service, a cloud-based streaming service, called Gaikai, in an effort to kind of bring a Netflix-style gaming service into fruition, which if it had worked, it would have been definitely a big thing. And even though PlayStation now isn't completely out of the minds of the public, it's definitely not taken off the way Sony would have liked to. And $320 odd million is a big investment for any company. You know, we all know that Microsoft have definitely got them greenbacks, but if they made that investment, like basically, let's put it like this: for them to buy a big title like Minecraft, that $2 billion, they had to go overseas to get that money. It didn't just come out of the funding just like that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, Sony charging for these games at the moment, these new PS titles, even though it is, you know, it is kind of fuckeries, let's keep it 100. It's not 100% true. There is some kind of rational explanation. Like Sony do kind of, as a business-wise, they kind of do have to recoup their investment in PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Home, because those were two very big investments. Do you know what I'm saying? Did I say PlayStation Home? Sorry, I meant to say PlayStation Now. Do you know what I'm saying? So Gaikai was definitely a big investment, and to be honest, I saw this coming because there was no way Sony wanted to lose out on that money that, you know what I'm saying, they invested into Gaikai. No way. So right now, and to be honest, like, I don't know about your PlayStation 2 collection, but my PlayStation 2 collection is full up of some rare shit. You know what I'm saying? I got every single Onimusha out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing around. So I know buying some of my games again to put in there. Like I love games like God Hand and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? It'd be real expensive. So I'm not gonna lie. £15 is kind of taking a piss and stuff like that, but do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? I am not happy with Sony about that. They definitely dropped the ball and gave Microsoft an advantage in that field, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully this isn't the beginning of them getting too cocky, because we've seen many a Greek hero, many a business go down this road and it not work out well for them. Like, look, I know you wanna, Sony, I know you wanna get money back and you wanna return to your glory days of the '90s. That's all good, but fam, if you were, investing money into things like getting more exclusives instead of things like an all-female Ghostbusters reboot, which is a totally stupid idea, maybe you wouldn't have to try and skank your most loyal customers. The PlayStation Massive. Shout outs to the Clizic. But anyway, now let's talk about the PlayStation experience. Now, to be honest, for me personally, the PlayStation experience is a bit of a mixed bag. I do agree that the show was kind of boring because I did fall asleep during the show, even though it was on like early in the morning, like in London. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. I'd fall asleep, but I'm not gonna lie, it went. I do not feel like I watched it when I watched it again and I caught up. I didn't feel like I really missed up on anything. Like, like, to be honest, this kind of shows the gaps or the kind of holes in. Like, first of all, I'm really happy that anything that I said didn't come up, because I definitely would have got a couple of people in trouble. And I do love getting my free games, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep this shit rolling. Yeah, sorry about it. But yes, um, yeah, like, to be honest, like, I'm kind of lukewarm. I'm not too disappointed, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not too happy. Like, I'm a big fighting game fan, so as you guys know, so hearing that Last Blade and King of Fighters would be coming with 50 characters, whew, and like, it's not no DLC bullshit, do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna have that. No, 50 characters. Not only does that mean that there's gonna be a lot of content and that game's gonna last a long time, it definitely means that, like, if you've got a favorite in the recent King of Fighters series and stuff, they're probably gonna be there. So I'm really happy I'm going to be able to be whooping some ass with my boy K. Um, they had Ni no Kuni, which was kind of cool. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm into my RPGs and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? Love my Japanese games, so I'm very happy about that. Need to find some time to get into Tales and stuff like that. I've been crazy. I might try and do that over Hanukkah. Might, but I want to try and make some beats in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, where are we? So yeah, Street Fighter, the new character. His fighting style looks cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not too sure about everything else. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's kind of cool, man. I don't know. Um, the roster. Oof, oh. Do you know what? I don't even want to go there. But here's the thing. I think the overexposure of Street Fighter 5 might be hurting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they just keep bringing, like, so far everyone knows it's gonna be pretty much dope. It's like you're either gonna get it or you're not. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't keep overexposing it, or don't keep overexposing it with what we've seen already. And I think that was the theme of the show. It's like most of the stuff that was good about this show, we'd been sold on already. It already been a surprise, like Uncharted 4, Street Fighter 5, whatnot, and Final Fantasy, and oh yeah, and yeah, let me finish my point. Well, basically, we've already seen that, and the wild factor is not gone, but you know what I'm saying, it's already had this moment. So seeing something new, even if it would be like something that's still in development, would kind of be dope. So maybe that's something Sony would want to take on board. But as for Final Fantasy, that trailer was dope. Do you know what I'm saying? That trailer was straight up dope. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way they changed Barrett's hair. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the change that they gave him in Advent Children was kind of dope and stuff like that. But because even though he did kind of have a fade in Final Fantasy VII, it didn't look as regimented as this. I don't know what kind of regimented fade this shit is, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was dope. I'm not gonna lie. I am feeling everything. I don't like Cloud's model for his face, man. They need to change that to Advent Children ASAP. But yeah. Apart from that, it's looking dope. Like the fact that it's episodic is stupid. They need to drop the idea straight away. But I know they're probably doing that, so it can come out quicker and be released quicker. So I guess there is a trade-off and stuff like that. If it was a bigger game, um, trust me, Final Fantasy is a big game and stuff like that. So real talk, if they were gonna make the full game now, we probably wouldn't be seeing that till about the end of the generation, if that. But yeah, as regards um as regards the fans being upset about, like, look, if you're upset that this game handles like Kingdom Hearts, you never played Final Fantasy 7 at the time when it came out. I know for a fact because I was there when it came out. I had that shit and the game was dope. But one of the things that was so annoying was having these about Final Fantasy was having these dope, beautifully designed characters which look so badass. Sorry to be cliche and use that word, but it is what it is. Like these characters that just look so dope, and you just wouldn't be able to just like really do anything with them, but just be able to use them in like, you know what I'm saying, time-based battles and stuff. And then when Advent Children came out, and then you saw them doing all those martial arts with the swords and stuff like that. It was like, we need a game of this. And then Crisis Core came, but it just wasn't quite it. So no, Final Fantasy VII needed to be this. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially with the way the market's real casual now and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Them doing it time based would kind of put off people and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? We've already got certain people playing Final Fantasy the remake now, and then trying to go through it, like skip through it quickly for plats and stuff like that. But yeah, overall it was kind of a lukewarm show. It was okay. Like Sony kind of are resting on their laurels and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, with Microsoft releasing a lot of big titles, at the end of the year I really thought Sony were gonna bring it, because it would have been a good idea. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, to keep it real. Because me personally, I'm looking at Xenoblade Chronicles X and Mario Maker just came out. So and I just picked up Hyrule Warriors on the weekend. It's Hanukkah period, and when it comes to time to relax and play games and stuff like that, I think I'm gonna jump into those, man. To be honest, unless the Street Fighter 5 beta comes in. But even then, like Xenoblade is a very deep game, so, and Mario Maker and shit. So do you know what I'm saying? I think the Wii U is gonna have me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I even picked up a 3DS, a second 3DS today. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, my girl's got hers and stuff like that. My niece has got hers now. You know what I'm saying? I sent my old one her way and stuff like that. So now picked up another one for myself just so I can hook it up to my Wii U, so I can get that extra smash action going up in these gaming streets. You know what I'm saying? So Sony, you're making your boy have to go out here in these Nintendo streets and do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what did you say, Xbox? No, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far. Come on. Oh, it needs to get some games, man. It needs to get some games. Come on. No, I'm only kidding, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been motivated to finish Halo 5. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, video wasn't meant to be this long, but I ain't seen you guys in a minute, so you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So yeah, man, if you've been watching the channel, big up yourself. Get me shout outs to all my people that's been holding the channel down, you know what I'm saying? Whew, Sony, man, resting on your laurels, man. Whew, it's cray, definitely cray. But anyway, holla at your boy. Peace.